Greetings! Welcome to Chaotic Beagle Entertainment again. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you are watching this video, this is going to be the intro on the second battle between myself and Spartan using the Phantom Premonition and the Elven Empire. If you haven't seen the last video, go and check it out. It's a spicy fight, very nice, different combos going back and forth, a lot of fun, a lot of different things that I liked about the deck. The way that they have them built, the way they have them balanced. A lot of the cards that they have in them are cards that a lot of people would put in that kind of a deck to begin with. So Wizards is doing a nice job of putting in cards that we would want in these already. Not a lot of the junk cards, a lot of the junk trinkets and lockets, and it's got everything you would kind of want in a base deck. So very nicely done by Wizards. This is going to be the second video, the second battle between myself and Spartan. Again, at the end, we will go through and review what's in the deck, what we like, what we didn't like, what we came across this time around. Both battles came out very differently. I was thoroughly surprised by the end of both of the fights. Some surprises came up. Anything that you like, please throw a comment in below, a combination that you really liked that you saw us play, or maybe if there was something that you would have done differently, throw some comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. As always, or as I had mentioned before, we're going to go, if I can get 25 likes and you are subscribed to the channel, I'm going to throw your name in to give out one of these. If I can get a lot of interest on both videos, like I said, I'll pick up a second pack and do one for each of the videos and then announce who is the winner. I'll do one video with either the single unboxing or two of them, depending on how interested everybody gets with it. Again, if you do, interested in giving us any donations to help out with that kind of stuff, so that way I can give away more of this kind of stuff, love it. I would more than happily add that in there and keep throwing out some freebies to you all for just coming and watching and enjoying. I'm having fun doing these unboxings. I am loving these battles. As time goes on, I know the next set coming out is the Time Spiral set. I will be picking up a booster box of that and doing an unboxing as well. So please do join me for that. We're going to be popping that bad boy open. That was just released the other day. These are videos from a couple weeks ago. So do please join us for the Time Spiral and then the Strixhaven. Very hyped about that. I have not heard anything on what they're going to do as far as any possible commander sets for that one. I'm kind of speculating, like a lot of other people, that they're going to go and release one commander box for each of the 5 schools that they have coming out with that set. So very curious and interested to see what they're going to do with that one over at Wizards. But I do appreciate you all joining us. Hit that bell notification, like, subscribe, join us for more. We're going to keep rolling with this, keep on doing it as long as we possibly can. So I do appreciate you all being here. And that's pretty much about it. We're going to get to this fight, see what you guys think. Again, at the end of the video, we'll kind of go over what we experienced with the two decks. The last battle was spicy, and man, it was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying doing this. Hopefully this one comes out just as easily spicy and fun. So I do thank you all. Have a good one. And here, let's get that video rolling. All right, game number 2. If you haven't seen game number 1, go back, check it out. Ended up very nicely, very good decks. We're going to take another round at this, so let's see what we have. So, one-on-one, I am first to go. I do not draw. So I will play a land for turn, and then I will go send it over to you.
All right, so I'll play Forest, tap for an Elvish Mystic, and pass the turn.
All right.
Awesome turn 1 play.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card for turn. I will play... Play a Plains. Tap those 2 for a Mind Stone.
Nice.
And then I will pass turn.
So I'll untap, draw for turn. I'm going to play a Swamp, tap my Forest and Swamp, and then my Elvish Mystic to play Abomination of Leno. How do you say that again? Lenowar.
Yes.
Vigilance Menace. Abomination of Lenowar's power and toughness are equal to the number of elves you control plus the number of elves in your graveyard.
Yes.
So I am currently a 2/2.
All right, people, this might be a quick game. Good God.
That's only turn 3.
Yeah. Good grief. No, that's turn 2.
Oh yeah, that's turn 2.
Good. Yep. This just a heads up, people. This might be a quick game. Just letting you know. This is nasty. Anything else?
No, and I passed my turn.
All right. We'll untap, upkeep, draw my card for turn. Oh, so.
Is that a good one or a?
Nah, it's good, but let's see. So we are going to tap 2 white and 1 from the Mind Stone to Oh, no. Actually, no, I'm going to hang on to that one. So, actually, don't have much of a play. So, we're going to drop the Meandering River onto the battlefield. And then we will pass turn to you.
Alright, so I will untap, draw for turn. I will go ahead and play my forest for my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap out for Dwani, Guiltleaf, Dane. It has reach. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. And whenever it attacks, I gain a life for each attacking elf I control.
Oof.
So I'm going to swing Abomination at you for 3.
And I have no blocker, so I will be taking that to the grill.
And with that, I will pass the turn to you.
Ooh. Yeah, this may end up being just a quick game. All right, so we have 4 mana that we can use. Oof. This is not looking too tough for old Chaos over here.
Well, I started off kind of slower on the first game, so...
Yeah. And you've got... Alright, so we're going to tap for 3 and use this. Let me see. Ugh. I've got 2 targets that I need to get rid of.
Oh, those?
Yeah, both of those. You've got life gain, and he just gets bigger the more elves you've got. The life gain is going to be the only thing. So I'm going to use cast Banishing Light. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield.
So this is
bye
exile.
life gain. Because that's the only thing probably going to keep me in the game here.
That's true.
So, I have not played my land for turn, so I return a Plains to my hand to play Azorius Chancery? Chancery?
Che?
Chancery, I think. Chancery.
Chancery? Yeah,
Chancery.
Something like that. All right.
English is hard. All right. And then that'll be me for turn. So on to you, good sir.
I will untap.
Pass.
Draw. I will play Path of Ancestry. Comes into the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to tap out to cast my commander. And then I'm going to swing with Abomination of... So another 3.
Yep, I have no blockers, so another 3 to the grill.
And then I will pass my turn there.
All right, untap. Upkeep, draw a card, pray. All right. Okay. I will play my plains as my land for turn. We're going to go ahead and get him out here. So we're going to pay 2, 1 from Mind Stone, and a white to bring out old Raynar, the Ever Watchful.
Nice.
So there's that. And then I'm going to pay 2 more. A blue and a white to play Sky Diamond, which enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for 1 blue.
Nice.
So building up a little bit. We're coming back a little bit. So to you, sir.
All right.
Pass my turn.
Untap. And then I'll draw for my turn. Okay. Well. I'm going to have to do it this way because you have a flyer. So I'm going to tap 2 green. And then we'll tap the elf and Path of Ancestry to play Crown of Skimfar.
Ooh.
Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each elf you control and has reach. And I can pay 2 and a green to return Crown of Skimfar from my graveyard to my hand. And I'm going to put that on Abomination.
Ah, you son of a... I knew it. I knew it.
Yep. So now he's a 6/6 because he's got the 2 of them. Vigilance, Menace, and Reach. And of course I had to do it because you had the flyer.
Yeah, I know.
I can't... No, I cast him last turn, right? Yep. So I'm actually going to then swing at you for that. But I have Menace, so you only have 1 blocker, so you cannot block either. So I deal 2...
I can block the 6/6, but I ain't
He's got
to.
Menace too.
Oh, he's got Menace?
Both have Menace.
Ah, never mind.
So I'm going to do 2 commander damage, which is going to give me 2 elves, which makes him even stronger but it's when he deals damage, not when he attacks. So he will only deal these 6 to you.
Ouchie, ouchie. Taking it to the dome.
And I pass to you.
Oof. Yeah, this is getting kind of scarce here for us people. At 26-40.
It's probably going to end up getting a little bit worse.
Let's see. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play a plains as my land for the turn. I got Raynar. Let me see. 6, 7. I got some mana to use. Let's...
10-10. Wow.
Well, that's not going to help. So... what we're going to do is... Actually, you know what? We can foretell my first card for this turn for 0 instead of paying the 2, which will give me a spirit token. So I can do that for 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, let's run this one and see how it goes. So I'm going to do a blue and a white, and then 2 more white and 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Muldrifter.
Ooh, finally you get some draw power.
Yeah. So I get to draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. And then for my next play, I'm going to tap this Sky Diamond for a blue. Meandering River for a white, and Plains for a white. To cast Flicker Wisp. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-creature exile another target permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So I will exile Muldrifter.
I had a feeling. Well, that's not the foretell, so you don't have to put that face down. Remember?
No, I'm just exiling until end of turn, which gives me another spirit token.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So we'll do that. And then, for now, I'm going to hold off on doing anything. So that is where I will end my turn. Muldrifter comes back into play. I will draw 2 cards.
So, me? So,
yes,
I will draw for turn. I will play my land for turn with a forest. And I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 to play Farhaven Elf. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle my library. And I'm actually going to choose a swamp on that one. And then I'm going to swing with Abomination of Lane War and Larthel, Blade of the Elves. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is a 12/12 and a 2/3.
12/12? Or
he's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's for every. He is equal to the number of elves I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this does it too.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so yeah,
6,
12,
6, 12, 12.
Whew. Good goal. I'm going to have to double block him with my spirits because there's no way.
And it's Menace, so you have to block with 2.
Yep.
And then with Larthel, it's
I'll
also
take
Menace,
2.
so you have to 2. So
Yep.
2 Commander, and I get 2 more elves. And that is me.
Man, I'm just taking a whooping in this game. Woof. All right, so let's roll this one back here. So untap. And then let's see. Upkeep. Draw. Not that this does a great deal, but hey. Let's see. 3. So we'll pay 1 white to cast Soul Ring.
Woo!
I'm just mana rocking myself all day. I'm just over here rocking along, rocking.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
Oh wow, I only have 3, and you've had like extra draw power too.
Yeah. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You do have 10.
Man. Yeah, this is not going to end well. But we're going to try anyway. Let's see. So, we'll tap 2 plains for 2 white. 1 colorless from Mind Stone. 2 more colorless from Soul Ring. Z-Ring. So we will cast Geist Honored Monk. It is a star with vigilance. Geist Honored Monk's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. When Geist Honored Monk enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
It's not too shabby at all. So we get 2 of those. And then... much
as you want to do this.
I would like, yes, very much so. Well, we'll see. We'll see what helps out here. So we'll tap Sky Diamond, an island, and Azorius to cast Whirler Rogue.
What's that do?
Alright, he is a human rogue artificer. 2/2. When he enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. Tap 2 untap artifacts you control. Target creature can't be blocked this turn.
Ooh.
So, I get a couple little flying drones.
Nice.
And luckily, as always with these decks, they include such. So I have those.
Nice.
So, with that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. So, little lady over here, Honored Monk, is a 9/9.
Nice. And
All right.
now what?
Unfortunately, I don't really think there's much else that I can truly do. Yeah, no, there's not going to be much else I can do for now. So it is to you, sir.
All right.
I pass my turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Is it just going to get nastier for me over here?
I think the game will still play, but if we were not being recorded, I honestly think with this card, and I'll say this is what I drew.
Just end it. If you've got it, play
you'll scoop. That's what it'll be.
I won't scoop.
I'm gonna tap.
We'll play it out.
2,
because I want people to be able to see.
And then 2 more to play Casualties of War.
Ooh.
So 1 or more. So I'm gonna do all of them because you have enough to do them.
Yeah.
So I get 1 artifact, 1 creature, 1 enchantment, 1 land. I can't do the Planeswalker though because none of us have any. So I'm actually gonna come over here and pick. Well, the land's gonna be easy. It's gonna be the double land. So there's the land.
Exiled or destroyed?
It's destroyed.
Destroyed?
So that's the land. I have an enchantment, creature, or artifact. I'm going to pick this is the artifact.
So that'll bring your buddy back.
Yep. And this will come back here.
That's the enchantment.
And then I have a creature and a artifact. So the artifact is going to be... Probably going to do...
I've got 2 decent ones over there. Not spectacular.
I know. These are the ones I'm looking at. Because you got draw here, but you got double there.
Yep.
But I'm going to have to slow you down somehow. So I'm going to do that one. And then the creature I'm going to do, I wonder, that one. I'm not dealing with the 9/9 right now when I've got...
It would have went down a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right. And now I'm going to swing with Abomination, Letharl, and that'll be it. So just those 2.
All right.
Now this doesn't tap, but this does, and I don't get the life gain because this has to attack. Now, all my elves get +1/+1. So actually, you know what? We will throw this one in there. So I now have a 2/2 swinging. So I am swinging my 3rd.
Throw tokens on
so we've got a 2/2 here. We've got a 3/4 with Menace. And we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, an 18/18
Good lord.
With Vigilance and Menace.
Good thing there's not trample on that.
Yeah,
That
no,
would be...
if I modify this, trample definitely. So that's 18. If I can find the 2, there it is.
So we will. Man, it's looking rough. So we will.
When I said you would scoop, I'm saying if we were not recording, you probably would at this point.
Yeah. So let me see. We will. Crud, all in crud.
And how many times have I attacked? I've only attacked with her twice, right?
Yeah, that's what you've got
that's
4.
Right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. I've got to double block your big boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use.
Little pittance.
Yeah.
Unless you got enough to kill him, but I don't think you do.
No. We will do. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it back from this much of a deficit, though.
That's what I was saying. I hit your big ramp cards, your big casters.
2 spirits to block the big one.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just take the rest.
Okay, so it's just it's 2 commander and then
3 commander.
3 commander. That is correct. Thank you for correcting me. And then just 2 from there.
Yeah.
Since I dealt 3 damage with the commander, I get
elves.
3 more elves.
Elvis. Oh.
And with that, I will pass the turn to you.
Man, that's...
This looks like last game, but in reverse.
Yeah, I know. The bad thing is if I had, from what I've got foretold right now, if I had the islands, I could actually swing this around.
Oh, so me blowing up the double land really killed you.
Yeah. Well, no, I need islands is what I need.
Okay. Oh, that's the, okay. I know which one you have.
Ooh.
And you draw an island.
No. Something a little different, though.
Is it the board wipe again?
Oh, got to untap those. This is not going to super duper help me, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. So I'm gonna have to tap out.
Okay.
To cast Angel of Serenity.
Ooh.
So she is 7, so I had to do 3 whites and 4 colorless.
Mm-hmm.
Comes into play, exile up to 3 other target creatures from battlefield and or creatures from graveyards.
I don't have any creatures in my graveyard, so.
So what we'll do
and that's until she's gone, correct?
Yes. So we'll do your big boy.
Okay, and that kills the enchantment on it.
Correct. Then we will do your commander.
And I will put that back in the command zone.
And then... Man. I will do my Geist Honored Monk.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And so with that, you no longer have reach.
Actually, I have 1 with reach.
Yeah, 1 with reach.
3/4 with reach. Yep.
Actually, you know what we'll do? We will tap 2 Thopters to activate Whirler Rogue's ability. Tap 2 artifacts you control. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So I will come at you with my 3/1 Flicker Wisp, which is unblockable.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Just to say I got a poke in for the game before I got my face beat in by your gang of elves over there. Good.
You good?
God. That will be me for turn. Oh, because I exiled
3
with this, because I exile 1, I get a spirit token.
Yep. So these untap and I draw. For turn, I'm going to play my land for turn. And this has... So I need 6 on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will...
Oh, actually, no, I don't get that one. Because it's when you exile 1 or more cards from your hand
6.
and or permanents from the battlefield. Because I went from the graveyard, I don't get the spirit token. Never mind.
I'm gonna
backtrack.
I'm going to recast my commander.
I had to slow you down somehow, because, man, that thing was just getting way too big.
I had game on next turn if it went through, so I'll save that for you.
Woo,
so
baby.
Goes back. No, trust me. I have a card that I'm going to play at some point, so I will let you know when I was like, this is what I had to work with. And with that, I will actually pass the turn. So you set me back 1 turn in a way. Oh, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Good?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. So I will untap. Okay, my upkeep. And then draw. Let's see. Useful. Oh. Actually, that is kind of useful. So let's see.
Okay. Just short or?
Yeah. All right. So, but we'll take a stab at it. So I'm gonna do a blue, a colorless, a white, actually 3, do an island and 2 more planes to cast Ethereal Valkyrie.
Woo!
Comes into play, I draw a card, and I foretell that card. So I will foretell this one. It costs 2 less to cast for a foretell cost. I will play a island for turn.
I'm trying to win one of these. I've lost the last, like, 5 straight.
So, actually, with that, for 2...
When you foretell, doesn't it have to be on a different turn that you foretelled it?
Oh, yeah.
I think it is. With
yes.
foretell cards, it has to be on a different turn.
It's got to be on a later turn.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, came into play, so cannot attack. You still have reach over there?
I have 1 reach.
And you said it was a 2...
It's a 3/4.
3/4?
Oh. Oh, and all my other elves. I keep forgetting these are all 2s as
because
well.
I foretold a card from my hand, I get the spirit token. Because of Raynar's ability. And I am actually going to tap my 2 Thopters to make Angel of Serenity unblockable this turn.
Cool.
So she is a 5/6 unblockable flyer. So she will come swinging on through.
For how much?
For 5 damage.
5. So 5. Okay, cool.
That unfortunately is going to be it. I don't have anything else I can really do at this point. I got 1 card in hand.
So I draw for turn, and yeah, I think this is where it's gonna get.
You got me. You got me.
I don't know if I have the win yet, so I'm gonna tap 4 to play Binding the Old Gods.
Ooh.
It's a saga. It enters the battlefield, and after my draw step, which I've already had because I drew it, add a lore counter on it. I can destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls. So the one I'm gonna pick is, what does this give you again?
That's exiled.
Well, I get to no, but if I kill this, that and that come back in. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, she'll come in and she has power and toughness equal to the creatures I control.
Okay, I'm actually going to destroy that guy.
My ethereal?
Yep. And then I'm going to tap 4 to play. Actually, I'll hold off on that. I'm going to. I am actually going to swing out, except Elvish Mystic. So I had actually no. I take that back. Give me a second. I'm actually gonna hold there. That's all I'm gonna do, and it goes to you. You haven't done any commander damage to me, correct?
Nope.
Okay.
Not a single bit.
And yeah, it goes to you.
Alright, so I'm going to untap. Upkeep, draw my card for turn. Interesting.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Actually, we will. This is a very, very interesting play here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm going to, actually we'll use Mind Stone for 1 and a Plains for a white. We're going to do Momentary Blink. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So we'll do that with Mulldrifter. So it will exile and then come back, and I will draw 2 cards. Ooh. I have not played a land for turn.
No, you have not.
So I will play an island. What's the highest cast cost of creatures you control?
4.
4?
4, yep. So you have to have 4 lands if that's what I think it is. Because it's islands, it's not just blue, so. If you're going to hit everything, so.
Oh, no. Okay, so this is... Okay... No. You got a 3, 4.
I have 2. These 2 are 4s, and then a 3, and then a 1, and then these obviously have nothing, and then this is a 4. But this is my saga. I'll actually put this like here, so then we know Exiled is off the mat.
So 1. 2, 3. And we're actually going to cast, for its foretell cost, we're going to cast Spectral Deluge. Return each creature your opponent controls with toughness X or less to its owner's hand, where X is the number of islands you control. I control 3.
In response to that, I'm going to tap Letharl of the Elves, and I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to deal 10 damage to you, and I gain 10.
Cool.
So that'll tap them. And you said how many islands you have?
3. So everything 3. Toughness 3 or less goes back to your hand.
Okay, so this goes, these 2 stay because they're at 4.
Yes.
Because everything else goes. Everything else goes back. I was waiting for that. That's why I didn't. I was sitting on it because I was like, I'm not gonna do this yet. I want to see what he's gonna do first. So these all go back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And yeah, I had to tap that for that. So.
And then, actually, we're going to pay a blue and a white to cast for its foretell cost Thunderclap Wyvern.
Okay.
So with that, flash, flying. Other creatures you control with flying get 1/1.
Okay.
So 1 and 1.
Oh, well, no, I couldn't do that.
1.
Again, I can't get the win. It's just bothering the heck out of me.
I'm getting. If it wasn't for the fact that I drew that Spectral Deluge, not the Spectral, but I drew one of the
island.
Yeah, I drew the island. That helped.
The problem is I'm not getting a lot of draw, so that's kind of like I'm playing my hands out and I'm getting stuff out, but I'm not able to get into anything else. So it's like what I have on the field, I have to sit there and deal with.
Yeah. So I will swing with 6.
You probably have enough to do a lot if you swing out.
Yeah. Another 2, so that's 8. 4 here for 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, plus 1 is 24.
Yep.
All right. That it?
That is it.
All right. Well, I untap. I draw. I get the Saga ability.
Yep.
Search for a force and enters the battlefield tapped. Doesn't do me a lot of good right now. Because the thing is, I have a way to win, but I don't know if I have the mana to do it. So I'm going to play my land for turn. Actually, I might.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because I only have 2 blockers.
I'm going to do 4, Elvish Mystic. But that's the thing, I can't attack with it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I can't attack. I only have so much I can. So I'm going to then do a black. We're going to do 2 black and a green for Farhaven Elf. Enters the battlefield. I may search my library for a basic land and add it to the battlefield tapped. And I'm actually going to choose another forest. And it's a 1/1 as well. And you have 2 blockers, you said, right?
Yep. I got Raynar and then the Thunderclap Wyvern.
And then I'm going to tap 4, my last 4. For Pride of the Perfect, elves I control get +2/+2. So we're going to just use a lower variation of that. And I'm going to swing with, hang on, wait a minute, I might have to backtrack on that. Yeah. Wait, is this going to give me, okay, and then I'm going to swing with Letharal, Blade of the Elves, and Dynany. So I'm swinging with them. This is a 5/6, and I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5/6. So I have 2 5/6s. One has menace, one does not. And this is other elves I control +2. Whenever he attacks, I gain 1 life for each attacking elf I control. So I am going to gain 2.
I'm gonna have to double block your commander because I cannot let that get through because that gives you more elves and everything else. So I will double block with Wyvern and Raynar.
Okay, and so what's that do?
I mean, so basically you will
How much
choose,
are you dealing me?
It's gonna be 5.
So I'm gonna survive. So I get to deal my damage however way I choose.
Yeah.
Correct?
So 4 here and 3 here.
And so I
you're
have
gonna be
a
able to
7,
kill
so I can kill
1.
1.
He's the one that's giving the 1/1 to all my flyers.
Okay. I gotta count. 1, 8. 8 and 3 is 11. 12, 13. And then another. Oh, wait. All of them are flyers, aren't they?
Yeah, all the ones that have the +1s on them are flyers.
Okay. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18. Yeah. It's going to have to be him.
Okay. So he will die. I will take 5 from your other one.
Yep.
Because it goes through unblocked.
And with that, I have to end my turn there.
Let's see what we can see.
Problem is, I think I'm at 20. You're at 9. So
I should have went down 5. You didn't take the 5 off.
oh yeah. So
Yeah, I was
sorry,
gonna say I
you're
should
4.
be down to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, because I forgot you had to double block here, not there. So okay.
Yep.
That's right. So okay.
Ooh.
So actually, yeah. Okay, that works. I can live with that.
All right.
And you have a saga over here. You got to deal with creatures that have death touch. So
yeah. Oh wait. So hang on.
well, not yet. They don't have death touch yet.
Oh, okay.
Next turn they would have the death touch.
I was gonna
So
say
just
because that would
making you
still
aware of
you just
that.
got to deal 1 and 1 and it would kill both of them. So
Again, you can't progress sagas until the turn goes. But why did you pull another rabbit out of your hat?
It's
Another
Pillow
rabbit?
Fort.
Oh, Pillow Fort.
Yeah.
What?
It's a Pillow Fort
Pay
card.
2.
Yep. So let me see.
I gotta see something real quick too. I gotta count.
6, 7, 8, 9 mana that I can use. So, do you have any reach?
I have one, but it's tapped.
Okay. I've got it. If I can't take you out this turn.
Yeah, I probably have it on the next. Unless you sit there and block with everything. But then you're stalling, and
Yeah.
that's not really going to help.
That's not going to work.
I might have game on next turn, just so you know. I just haven't figured out how it's going to end up working.
Okay, we're going to do this. So, 1, a white, and we'll use the blue there to do Ghostly Prison.
Figured that.
All right. So, we'll hold him. So you don't have any reach?
I don't have any reach.
So we will tap that. We will attack with Flicker Wisp, that, my 2 Thopters, my Spirit, and Muldrifter.
So how many blockers do you have? Just the 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Raynar's coming as well.
Oh, he's got, but he has vigilance,
yeah.
so yeah, he's good.
So yes.
So how much you swinging with?
It's going to be 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 flying damage. 14, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry.
5,
16 flying damage.
Plus 1. Wait, 16? So hang on.
Yeah.
I was at 20, so I'm at 4. We're tied. You ready?
So, hang on.
Please tell me you got the win or don't have the win so I can win once.
I might. It depends. Well,
just do it. Just do it and let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Okay, so 2 blue, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tapping out everything I have left to play Synthetic Destiny.
Okay.
Exile all creatures you control. At the beginning of your next end step, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal that many creature cards. Put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. Then shuffle the rest into your library.
That's an Eric card right there.
So I'm going to exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. And I'm going to go through my deck until I get 8 creatures and put them on the battlefield.
Yep.
Exile, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exile. So we'll put Raynar back in the command zone. He'll go with the +2.
Yep.
And did you have anything you might be able to do?
On my next turn I might, but it just depends on what you have. So
Yeah.
But the problem is with 8, I only have 4. And if I make any tokens anyways, they can't attack. So you can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 3 left. You just need to do 4 damage. Unless you have like garbage creatures.
Yeah, well, okay, so first one is Cloud Blazer.
Now remember, they all hit and then they trigger, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they trigger at the same time.
Yeah.
And this will be my end step, so it'll be your turn after this. But
So
enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, draw 2 cards.
So you do that, well, you do all that first, yeah. You do all your plays and then do that.
Nope. Alright, and then we got Mist Meadow Witch. 1/1. Exile target creature card, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Nope.
I'm just gonna sit here and shuffle until, like, you're done.
Brago.
Because I'm waiting. Oh, God.
So,
that's the one I want to build the commander on.
Flying, whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile any number of target non-land permanents you control, then return those to the battlefield under their owner's control. Sun Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Meteor Golem. I might have to use that card in some of my other decks. It's kind of nice. Man, this is... Okay, I got the Burnished Heart. And then I get the Wall of Omens. So I get one more. Is it going to be something interesting, or is it going to be some piddly thing? Oh, Soul Herder.
So how many you got? Those? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So so you get the
these.
then you get the draw 2.
So yeah, hang on. So I will gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. So
Okay, so I've got the 2.
So I will draw my 2. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, so I draw one more. Brago, that Golem enters the battlefield, destroy target permanent.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or it's not lands, right? Or is it just permanent?
Excuse me. Enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent control.
You have the Saga here, you have the enchantment here, and then the creatures.
What's the enchantment do?
The enchantment is elves I control get +2/+0. So it'll take all these 2s off.
Yeah, we'll remove that one.
Okay. So these
so I drew card, Brago, this. When a creature is exiled, so I don't get that one because he came in at the end step. That came in. Sun Titan comes in.
You get your 3.
Get a permanent. We will do...
Hang on, I gotta count this. Okay. This, I might have actually pulled the win.
Uh-oh.
I sat there and shuffled, and I'm like, there has to be something in here that gives me a win. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's hope I can make this an epic comeback. I don't want to be the Atlanta Falcons.
Enters the battlefield. So we'll do Banishing Light.
Mm-hmm.
And we will...
What's that do? Is that the Banishing?
So, these come back into play.
Okay. So, Banishing Light comes back in.
Yes. Yeah, Banishing Light's coming back in.
And so you get to remove something? Is that what it does?
Yes.
It bounces?
Yeah. Enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent.
So, Saga, and then the 5 creatures.
So I will actually use this to get rid of Big Boy again.
No, don't blame you. He was beating you down pretty hard.
He was eating my face off. Alright, so that's from Sun Titan, and this...
You got the brain...
3, and sacrifice, search library for 2 basic... That's not going to do anything. So, okay.
Me?
Yes. To you, good sir.
I draw.
I pass my turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I might have it. Thank God. Well, all my creatures have death touch, and then this goes, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to do 2, 4 for Elvish Ambush. Create a 1/1 green elf warrior for each elf I control, so I get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't hate me, but this is a cheap way to win. Shaman of the Pack. When Shaman of the Pack enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves I control.
Oh! He got me.
Barely!
Got me.
Barely.
But I mean, hey, that's the
how
kind of plays. Yes. Man, to see both decks do that, though, this is another really, really good game. Mm-hmm. Both of these are going to go up.
And definitely. I really also, the thing that I really liked about it is...
Yeah, so go ahead and hit me for the minus health.
-8.
Man, you got me.
I will have to say that even though it was pulled out of my ass,
Hey,
but
a win is
a win is a win. But I will say that in all respect of the game, the thing that I like best is since not the first set of commanders they did this with, but the past two, they have been so balanced that it's come down to it's gonna sound funny, but it comes down to who has the ball last. Who has that one final shot at getting the play out, and no one really was over dominating without a possibility of someone coming back. So
that was a very good game. Second, and this one not only shows that Wizards of the Coast is making better efforts to make their precons.
Yes.
One, they're making them cheaper. So if anybody's going to think about picking up these decks, this deck here and the one that Spartan is running, you can get both of them, I believe, for about $20, $25, something like that. So like $50 when they first release, usually about $25 a deck. They normally go down shortly after, give it a month. They'll go down to about 18 to 20, and then they'll jump back up a little later on. But price, I mean, for that price, the commander decks that they were putting out before, they were putting 12 brand new cards in them, and they were $40.
Yes.
And they would drop 5 of them. I like what they're doing much better with this. I like that they're dropping 2 decks, $25.
And they're involved in the set that's just been released.
Yep, they're involved with the set. They have the mechanics and, whatever kind of build. But they're also, this shows that from Zendikar to Commander Legends to this, they're putting a bigger effort in making them good, playable. They have, Sun Titan and, Arcane Signets and all the different stuff in them. They're putting a bigger effort into putting usable, viable cards in them, not just kind of throwing together a bunch of low-grade junk.
Like they do with a lot of the old Precon 60 card decks where it was they worked in synergy, but you're not getting any of the things. It's I've got to get another 40 cards to upgrade this to get it to run the way it should be run. With these, again, it's you can almost take this and just tweak it and make it better. You don't have to go in and invest in it to make it better.
Yeah, so very, very much, very good match. That was fun.
Yes.
That was fun just to see, I got hurt early on and quick, and then I kind of made a little bit of a comeback, and then
whoever thought drawing a land would save you? Whoever thought drawing a land would save you?
Sometimes it is just that one card, and sometimes it's a land. It's getting that out, and being able to do. I ended up getting draw, and that's what helped me. If it wasn't for Muldrifter giving me those 4 or 6 cards that it gave me, then I wouldn't have been able to get to where I'm at here.
And this one doesn't have it, but Guardian Project would be beautiful with how this goes. Even though there's the tokens, you don't get them for those, but with all the cheap creatures that you have in here, that would really funnel a lot of extra draw power with that as well. And then just adding maybe a little some of the big ramps, your Cultivates, your Kadama's Reach, just to get those lands out, because that was the thing is I felt it was a lot harder to get the lands out, even though they're cheaper. The creatures are cheaper, the costs are cheaper. You still, if you get the ramp, that means you can play more than just one per turn. And then early on in the game, when you exiled my life gain, that actually saved me, because if you exiled my 1, I had nothing but 4. So I had 3 lands in 1, so the other 5 cards in my hand were 4 costs. So if you removed that, I would have been stuck with what I had for a long time.
Oof. Man.
But that's the thing. You don't know what's in the player's hand. You got to play by what's on the field, what's staring you in the face.
Yep. You got to play against what you can see. And, I know a little bit. You look through the deck. I look through the deck. We know a little bit, but we don't know it by heart. So, you know, some of this stuff coming out, it's a surprise, and it's fun. It's very fun. And if I just had Oh man, if I had just a little more life gain somewhere, that would have been nice. This one giving me the 2, I was like, oh man, it gives me a little bit of a buffer. I've got all kinds of blockers, and he's like, nope, I'm just gonna take your life away. And it's like,
Well, see, what I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it the turn before because they like just came out. But I was gonna tap this on your turn with the 10 to deal 10 damage, and then when they untapped on my turn, I was just gonna do it again since you were at 19.
Yep.
But I wasn't able to get enough of that to go, so I didn't want to tap myself out since you had creatures and I wasn't killing them. But another thing, and I'm big on this. I mean, you could talk to Chaos with a lot of my decks. If I'm running blue, I run, with my big deck. It's the Niv Mizzet Precon. I run a lot of counters, which is mostly to protect my stuff. But if you play something big, then I'm like, I have no answer. I have no way of dealing with it. I'm not letting it hit the board. With a lot of my other decks, though, even though that kind of classifies in the same thing, I like to run removals. I like to have a lot of ways of like, okay, I don't like that, I'm getting rid of it. I don't like that, I'm going to get rid of that. I like playing a lot of removals just because of the fact that it's not picking on people, but with the kind of decks that we go against, especially the ones he has and the ones that I have, there's stuff that when it hits you, if you let it sit, you've lost the game if you don't get it off the board as soon as you can.
Yep.
Even if the other person has an advantage, you can't let it sit there. If you do, you are killing yourself.
Yep. But yeah, so now thank everybody for joining us that came and watched. We will be doing some more when the next set drops. So please do come back, hit the like, subscribe, hit those notification bells. That way you get notified whenever we do some more battles and some more beatings. Do come back to join myself and Spartan. We will be doing this for as long as we can. So we will be doing some more unboxings. If you haven't checked out those videos, go back and check them out. We did a couple of collector boxes. I did a bundle box. Also opened up, did some unboxings on both of these commander decks. So if you're interested to see what is in them as far as every card, please do check out those videos. Otherwise, I appreciate y'all joining us here. I am Chaos, and this is Spartan with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. Thank you all for joining us. All right.